in terms, what do you think successful means to you personally?
To me, well, the main reason I want to start my own business is because then, you know, you're obviously not working for no one.
Yeah.
But it's like you've done it all yourself. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You've got that yourself. Even if you're not making a great deal and you're not rich, to me, being filthy rich isn't
Does it mean
always successful. As long as you're happy with what you're doing. If I've got my own studio, it's running steady, on top of things, and I've done it all myself. To me, that's a success. Rather than having a dragon tattoo, because I don't really like the dragons that much. But you know, I think I'll get myself probably a koi soon.
Does success mean to you having like nice car, flash car like a Mercedes Benz, AMG, or big house, nice fit women around you, like being like?
Obviously,
What kind of level are you saying success? Does it mean successful in terms of just like popular of your tattoos, people having your tattoos?
Yeah, well, popular. I mean, you'll have so many new friends. You know, pay for the work is good enough to. If you are, I got told by one guy who was a tattoo artist that if you're good enough, the money will come to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So if you have got that talent, right, and you can do it, then the money will come to you, and you will be.
Yeah.
You will have a lot of money, have your flash cars and that.
Yeah.
But only if you play it safe. I've got to be careful on money because you get a big bulk of money.
Yeah.
And then the next month you might not get that money because you know. So it's a rough road, but it's probably the same with everything. Starting your own business, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 years, or maybe 5?
3 to 5 years. Hopefully my own studio.
Yeah.
Couple of guys working for me, and you know, I mean, I'd love to win. I'd love to go for competition and try and win some awards. You know what I mean? So I've got a nice little cabinet.
Yeah.
You know,
that experience.
yeah. When you're going to
customers.
Yeah, when you're going to studios and they've got like best of whatever.
Yeah.
You know, they've won. It's great, and you think, wow, he must be really good. I want people to remember me as really good, but I'm still learning. I'm still trying to get there myself. So, you know, but one day.
So Lee, tell me about your inspirations in your life. Who do you look up to? Do you have any idols when you was growing up?
When I was growing up, not really. I was too busy playing on my bike and you're not really caring about life. You know what I mean? But since tattooing, you know, when I've been thinking about what I want to do and that, there's great people like probably heard of like Sailor Jerry, you know, like his whiskey, I think it is he's got, and Ed Hardy, with the t-shirts, the phone cases, you know, they're tattoo artists.
Tattoo,
you know
like
what I mean?
Graphics, designs.
Yeah. These are like
put it on clothing.
Like aftershaves, everything, you know, and they've just started by being a tattoo artist, and it's mental how their style, just by having their own style, like Sailor J was proper old school, you know, like the stuff that the sailors would have, you know, I mean, your anchors and your pin-up girls and stuff like that. Yeah. And the way that he did them, he was actually old school anyway, but it stayed like, you know, he's putting these images on the front of his whiskey bottles. He's just literally got a woman on his whiskey bottle, Sailor Jerry, and he's selling whiskey. And I'd love to do that, you know what I mean? If I got my own style, which would probably be a more Japanese style, but in my own way, which I've got to find that myself as I'm learning, as I'm growing, like, do you know what I mean? And then like Ed Hardy, he's old school as well, but you know, like the hearts and the daggers and all that stuff. And he's just done that in his own way. And then it's on like the back of iPhones and all sorts like. So yeah, hopefully I'd love to go down that route.
Good idea.
Yeah. The idea is it's just endless where you can go.
So Lee, could you give the audience any kind of ingredients or any specimens to make a character like you? Because you seem to me like a very laid-back approach to things.
Yeah, I mean, it don't help in everything. Do you know what I mean? Like work and that, being a bit laid back. Yeah. It ain't the best. but like I say, like coming into like the tattooing thing, it's all just sliding in together. Like if you're too forward on people, then you know they might. I don't want people to be having tattoos and things that they don't want or they like, and then they go off. So I'll be like laid back about that. I'll be like, yeah, have a look at it. Yeah, I'll do your design or whatever, and then or they bring one in and I'll say just leave it there for a month. Yeah. And then come back to me, and then they're happy with it, and then have it done, and then they stay happy. Do you know what I mean? Me myself though, I'm just lazy. I think I'm just a bit lazy. I'm gonna try and speed things up a bit But I mean, like I say, with tattooing, you can't help it. If no one's got no money for tattoos, then you can't do no tattoos. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you're first starting out though, it's all for free. Like I spent 2 months going into the studio just watching the teacher, Phil Haper. I let that out because he's a great guy, like, and he taught me so much. Sorry, and I was just sitting there watching him for about 2 months, and then after that we started tattooing, and everything you do is just for free because obviously you're just learning, you're just trying to build up your skill sort of thing. Same as like an apprenticeship with anything really, you don't get much, do you? And yeah, like you just gotta just take it as it is, take it slow. So being lazy, I suppose, helped out. I didn't push myself too far. If you try and push yourself into it too much, and then try and do something huge that's out of your reach, you know, you're not sure what you can do, you're gonna mess it up on someone. You know what I mean? So yeah, it helped in that way, but just in general lifestyle, being lazy, it's just a great thing. You know what I mean?
And finally, the big question is, what is your LetVoice, Lee?
LetVoice. Okay. No matter what, always keep trying. If you fail at whatever you're doing, don't worry. Keep changing your mind. No matter how many tries, eventually you'll get there. Just don't stick with something that you're not happy with, because you're stuck with that for the rest of your life. So keep trying, and then you'll make it.
What about if someone tells you it's not right, stop doing it?
Stop doing it. Unless you've got your own doubts, then you know there's a lot of jealousy out there. So don't take what the first person says. Obviously, if things really aren't working out, then just change your path, try something different, keep trying. If I get another year down the line and it starts going downhill, then I'll keep on trying. But you know, if it really is just failing, then I'll quit that, try something else. But if you really are passionate about it, then don't, and just keep on going. You know, it depends how you are and how you feel that you're getting on with your own stuff, really.
Okay, Lee, it's been a pleasure interviewing you today.
Cheers.
Thanks very much.
Same. LV.